Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. This is HD, and welcome to the first ever FailCraft series. This is where you guys will get to see the most epic fails of all time in StarCraft 2. And I've been noticing a lot of people have been doing this lately. I thought it was a pretty cool idea. This was broadcasted on Tuesday as well for IPL TV, and I thought, you know what? This is a pretty good time to maybe start doing some games where amateurs, where players who, aren't exactly in the Grandmaster League, the Master League, and the really good players, you guys, just the average Joe, can send me in some pretty awesome replays that you think are really close, cool, and exciting. And I'm looking for games that are BM. I'm looking for games that are, cheesy as hell. I'm looking for games where it comes down to like that last unit and you win, or maybe you lose a game, or your opponent or you do something really dumb and it's funny. This is an opportunity for you guys to get your games casted. So if you guys want me to cast these games, this is my new FailCraft series. I'll be doing it whenever I get a really awesome replay. Send it in to me. It's HDreplays@gmail.com. Once again, I repeat, HDreplays@gmail.com. Great, I messed it up. Now everyone's gonna get the email wrong. Anyways, this is my FailCraft series. This is a game between Coke? I'll just call him Coke. It's going to be Coke, the blue Zerg, at the 3 o'clock position, and Sliss, the red Zerg, at the 9 o'clock position. And it is going to be on Shattered Temple. Oh, I'm so excited. I loved FailCraft. Well, how can I say that? I just started the series. I love games where players do cheesy things. I'll just say that. I love games where players fail. I love games where players do funny stuff. And I just think in general it's really awesome. So yeah, if you guys have any good replays, send them in to me. I'll be casting them. Any replays that are like this one, because this is episode 1. And episode 1 is not going to disappoint. So here we are. It is going to be a Zerg versus Zerg. And I think these players were in the platinum level. I think it's either platinum or diamond. I don't exactly recall. Once again, this was casted for IPL TV on Tuesday. So all of my latest games have actually been already casted on IPL TV, but I know a lot of guys out there who are on YouTube. For you guys, I know a lot of you guys don't really care for streaming and all that stuff. So I thought I'd bring this replay to you one more time. And yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. Now, it does look like Coke and Sliss have both opened up with gas and pool first. Pretty indicative that they want to go for the early Speedling build, which is pretty popular in ZVZ, and typically you'll follow that up with a couple of Banelings, and Banelings, of course, are great against Zerglings for obvious reasons. Run a couple of, 5 Zerglings against a Baneling, the Baneling explodes, and boom, everything just dies. And it's actually really hard to control Zerglings against Banelings, because Banelings are very difficult to evade. Speaking of evading, that drone getting bordered up against the cliffs right there, unable to get away, and looks like Coke gets a free drone kill for now. And Sliss here is actually going for a hatchery right after his gas and pool. Kind of peculiar, because typically when Zerg players want to go for that hatch first, they'll just throw the hatchery down first. Why bother with, going for the gas and pool and then throwing the hatch down? If you're going to do that, it's probably better just to open up with the hatch first, especially on a big map like Shattered Temple. So we'll see where that goes. Coke will be following up with the hatch as well, just a little bit later than Sliss's hatchery is going up. And excuse me, guys, I think I might be getting a little bit under the weather, which is actually bad news for me, because I'm competing in MLG and I'm getting sick, and that's not good. So yeah. Hopefully I don't, maybe my hope will be to go to MLG, infect all the players, and then I'll be the reigning champion. That's how the Zerg players do it, right? We'll just go out there and infect everyone. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with me right now. I'm getting a little under the weather, but I'm still casting here for you guys. And we'll see what Coke decides to do here. He's produced quite a few lings, but not as many lings as his opponent Sliss, who's got 14 lings on the way right now, as well as speed, which is going to finish before... Is that finishing before? No, Coke did get his speed first. So Sliss here, here's the thing, Sliss got a lot more lings than Coke has, and in exchange for that, he's basically sacrificed about 6 drones worth of economy. So Sliss has got a window right here where he can affect some kind of damage against Coke, but he's letting that time kind of fly away right now, and Coke is going to be allowed to get his own Banelings up fairly soon, I would imagine. No, he's not going to get Banelings, so... I don't know. The thinking here behind these players completely eludes me. I'm not entirely sure why neither player has gone for Baneling's Nest yet, and I have no clue what these guys are thinking. Maybe this isn't a platinum game. Maybe this is lower. Let me check the APM. 44, 46. Okay, I don't know. It could be platinum. It could be copper or bronze or wood. Is there a wood league? I think there's a wood league, right? Anyways, I jest. Here we go. Sliss coming in here with a couple of lings, and he's gonna run right into that queen, but the queen will be able to pick him out. And yeah, there we go. There's a baneling's nest. I was for a second worried, like, what the heck are they thinking? Are they not gonna get banelings when it's a ZVZ? That's insane. So both players now are going for baneling's nest. And we could possibly have a pretty big engagement here. Sliss running right into Coke's lings. I think Sliss has a lot more, and Coke realizing that, hey, it's time to fall back. So he's going to pull all of his lings away here. And thankfully for him, he does have his baneling's nest up before Sliss's is. But I don't know if he's got time to morph banelings. So he's actually going to go for a counterattack here. And Sliss is going to be going in for the all-in battle here. And so both players potentially going to go for a base race. And oh man, this is going to be pretty crazy. The thing here is Coke, I don't know if he's got enough lings to do this, and Sliss decides to fall back. What are you doing, Sliss? You had it, you had the game in your hand, and you decide to run back to save your base against a couple of lings. Oh no, oh man, where is this thinking coming from? Sliss must have some kind of a grand design here. I'm not entirely sure yet, but he must have some kind of a grand design ready to go. Maybe this is how you do it in the Wood League. I'm just kidding, guys. I know there's no Wood League out there. I'm just making fun of all the guys. So I feel a little bad now. I feel a little sorry. But oh, seriously, what is Sliss thinking right here? This must be some kind of a strange strategy that he's got cooked up. But, you know, he had that game in the bag. He was about to kill off the hatchery and decided, you know what, I'm just going to pull out here. I mean, and I'm a big advocate for pulling out. Don't get me wrong. Pulling out is great and everything. No pun intended, no sexual jokes, you know, all that aside. But that was a situation where you do not pull out. And, oh, God, Coke is going to get his banelings in here. No, Sliss actually manages to avoid the banelings, so pretty good job by Sliss. And, oh, banelings exploding all over those banelings, and a couple more banelings going down as well. Baneling on baneling action, always fun and awesome. And it looks like Coke has gotten in here with several banelings. Gonna try to go for the drones. He's gonna go for the drones. The drones. Sliss is he's gonna run into a trap of lings. A trap of lings are waiting. Meanwhile, though, Sliss has actually gone for the natural hatchery. He's gonna be able to do a lot of damage, and then baneling gets in there, able to do so much damage, and all the drones of Sliss end up going down. Oh my god, this is an insane game, and it looks like finally Sliss has come to his senses and has decided, okay, the best option for me here is to go for the base race. Absolutely does not make sense for him to pull back at this point and go all the way back to his main. I mean, that would be so much travel time and distance. It would not be worth it. So he is going to go for the base race here. He's going to be able to kill off several drones, and in fact, all the drones, and it's going to come down to whoever has the last building standing. And all players are now producing 10 lings apiece. So this is going to be a really close game. I'm not entirely sure who's going to come out ahead. Broodling's coming out here, and they will be able to do some damage to Sliss's lings. But I think Sliss may have enough lings to end the game before Coke ends the game against Sliss. Did I say that right? I think I said that right. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure here that... Oh, no, Sliss, you're pulling out again! Why? Why? Why would you do this? This is so bad. I never call players bad, but literally, this is so bad. You're so bad. Why would you pull back? You would have won the game. I guess I don't know, you wanted to save the spawning pool in the baneling's nest and try to, you know, battle it out, but there's banelings here, and they explode all over the lings, and all players trading their forces, and what's left? 2 lings for Sliss and no lings for Coke. So actually, Sliss comes out ahead despite his poor decision making, and he has 1 drone alive as well. For Coke, meanwhile, he's got, well, these buildings are gonna bleed to death, except the extractor, of course, and the spawning pool is gonna continue to receive nutrients from that creep tumor, but I think Sliss came out ahead in that engagement. I don't know how, and I don't know how that went down, because that defied the laws of physics, and we all know, you know, StarCraft, you know, adheres to the laws of physics. Anyways, it is 2 lings left, both players engaging here, and it looks like Sliss once again gets the better engage. No! Oh, Sliss actually pulls out at the last second right there. I actually think he got the worser engage there. So he pulled out, really timely pull. That is when you want to pull out. And if we pull the units tab up, both players only at 1 ling apiece. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Coke is going to go for the hatchery here. He's going to try to kill it off. And Sliss, once again, is going to go for the defense rather than the offense. And it's going to come down to who gets the first hit. Is Sliss going to get the first hit? Yes, he does. So he's going to be able to kill the ling off. He's going to be able to kill the ling. Oh god. And oh, Coke with mastermind Jedi tricks. The very last second kills off the Zergling. And Sliss cancels his hatchery to kill off the Zergling. So Sliss has this game won. Oh, Sliss only has 299 minerals. He cannot produce a new hatchery. And he even says at 299, his spawning pool is bleeding to death right now. I mean, he could build an extractor to stay in this game, but I think he's going to go ahead and try to attack with his drone against the spawning pool, but his spawning pool is going down. It's at 10, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is game. That is game. Oh my god. Oh my god. My voice is dying. I'm dying right now. I'm dying, guys. Help me. That was the craziest game of StarCraft 2 I've ever seen. And Sliss, you had the game, man. You could have just let the hatchery go up. You could have produced a couple of Zerglings. I mean, you could have at the very least built an extractor and called for a draw. But you decided, I mean, all this entire game, you know, Sliss has been the one who's been pulling back and defending, and at the very last minute he decides, you know what, rather than, you know, defend, I'm just going to cancel my hatchery and go attack with my drone. Yeah, that's the smartest thing to do. Anyways, that was a pretty entertaining game. Now, if you guys have any awesome games like this, which qualify as absolute facepalm fail, because that was probably one of the most awesome fails in StarCraft 2 I've ever seen. If you guys want to see your games featured on my new FailCraft series, then send me a game to HDreplays@gmail.com, and I will definitely get around to casting them. So please do. Once again, this is HD. I'm at MLG Anaheim. If you guys want to follow me on Facebook or Twitter, please do. I'm at HD StarCraft. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you guys get a chance. I love you guys all, and I will be seeing you guys around after MLG. HD signing out.